Welcome back to Resale Mania and welcome back to another thrifting video. It is half off day at my local thrift store. Let's run in there and see what we can find to flip for a profit. Right off the bat, there's a little North Face hat for $1.50. So this model of New Balance fresh foam running shoes always sell really quickly for me. They're only $3.50 and in good condition. That should sell for 30 bucks. Here's some women's Alukai flip-flops for $2.50. This design always sells well as well. Yeah, you see that little hook? That's a popular sandal brand. Those usually sell for 25. Haven't even made it to the hard goods yet. We have some Kookaburra by Uggs for $2.50. I can turn those down. They're in pretty good condition, just need a little cleaning. Some Sony headphones, but this model's not really worth a whole ton. They usually sell for like 10 to 12 bucks, so I'm gonna leave them. They haven't seemed to have gotten a lot of electronics in lately. There's a little Panasonic thing, stereo system. Yeah, it's probably not worth much. Got some Salomon ski boots, but I don't know. This is an older model. They're not in the best condition. It's only $7.50 though. I'll probably leave them. Over in the glasses area, here's some Ray-Ban reading glasses for only $2. These usually sell for 25 to 30. You have to sell them as frames only. You can keep the lenses in, but you can't like sell them as prescription. But yeah, these usually sell pretty well for me. I'll grab them. Alright, so I saw this bag and I thought 20 bucks was going to be too much. It's in mint condition. I decided to Google Lens it. This is the Tory Burch Robinson tote, and comps are really good on this, like 100 to 170 bucks for this bag. So yeah, definitely going to be worth the $20 pickup. It's in mint condition, so we're going to grab that. Alright, so I decided to look this up, this Guard Dog portable door guard. And I scanned the code there, and there's one sold used for 35. None new. This one's new, so for $4, that's definitely going to be a pickup. I think I can get like 45 for it, maybe more. It was the only one listed or sold, so we're going to get it. So I don't do a whole lot of glassware or housewares, but this is like a really nice jadeite piece. It's going to be $4. I Googled Lens. I couldn't find this exact one. There's no like maker's marking that I'm seeing, but it's really pretty. I feel like that's worth $4. I feel like maybe I can get like 25 for it, guesstimating. I don't do a lot of this, but I'm gonna grab it. I'm on a second loop. There's these Keen sandals for only $3. I don't know. This isn't a very popular model. I'll probably leave those. They just aren't gonna sell very quickly. Rainbow. Aren't rainbow flip-flops good? I could be wrong. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Yeah, these do actually sell pretty consistently for 20 to 25 bucks used, so for $2 we will grab them. Ton of screws. A lot of screws. Little mini hardware store over here. Oh, here we go. Okay, so I found this bag once before, or this brand once before. I think at Dover's Thrift, ORI. It was a much smaller bag. And it sold like very quickly for 35 bucks. I never heard of this brand until then. And yeah, like within a couple days it sold. So for $2.50, I'll definitely take that. I totally forgot about this brand. This Under Armour Storm backpack. It's only $1.50. Maybe I should get it because it's so cheap. You know what? Yeah, that's in good condition. $1.50 for an Under Armour backpack. I don't know. Nah, never mind. It would probably sell for like 15 to 20, but I don't know, it'd probably be a slower mover. I have enough bags for sale. Alright, I'm not seeing too much else. That's pretty cool. 10 bucks on that. An old phone, 85 bucks. Those are neat. Some fly rods. I don't know much about rods. Olympia 2075. I wonder if any of these have any value. So I probably should get this for 15. I'm not gonna, just because I don't know how to really check to make sure they're still good or not. This one, the Olympic rod, probably worth around 30. Then there's one Wright and McGill, and that also goes for about 30 to 50 depending on the model. And I couldn't find the models on the other rods, so it's probably worth it, but I am gonna leave it. That's a cute apples basket. No brand on it. Alright, so I was about to check out, and a couple new ski boots just came out. So we have to, of course, look at those. Some Rossignol Evo 70s for 10. Those are absolutely a pickup. That's a good brand, good model, probably 80 online to 100. And then there's some older Lange, but they are unfortunately a little too worn because that's obviously peeling. These would be a pickup at 10. They'd probably sell for 60 in better condition, but I am going to leave those. And some Technicas. How much are these? $7.50. I've sold this model before, I'm pretty sure. What size are they? 26 to 26.5. Okay, yeah. We'll grab these two. Alright, but with that, I think I am set to check out and see how much we owe. Alright, checked out. I spent $62 on everything. So just so you guys know, when you see this yellow tag at this thrift store, that means it's not half off. So this was 20, which I knew that before buying, but 20 into 150, just insane. I got this bag here that should sell pretty well. Obviously won't go over every individual thing. This little dog guard. This glass piece, which I'm gonna put in the bag because I don't want it to break. Yeah, just a bunch of good shoes. And good thing I was about to leave like 5 minutes before I did, but then I decided to look at a couple other things, which I'm glad I did because that's why I got the ski boots. Perfect timing. They put it out like right as I was standing in line, and the ski boots are right next to the line, so pretty awesome. More shoes and the North Face hat, which isn't anything crazy, but for $1.50, maybe I'll get 15 for it, which is not bad. And man, if you guys have been watching the last few videos of mine, you know I filmed all 3 of those yesterday, and now I'm out today, so I am tired. I had to unload the truck this morning from the storage unit I bought, and now make another video today, which is good. I want to have a nice backlog of videos so that in case I go out of town or something, I won't have to stress about filming videos. So that's pretty good. I'm content with how yesterday went. But yeah, now we're gonna head on over to Goodwill. We have made it to my local Goodwill. Let's run in here and see what we can find to flip for a profit. Here's some Nike Air Maxes for 10. The bubbles are good. They're a little dirty. This is kind of an average model. I don't know. I'll probably leave those. Here's some Vans, but they're 13. Yeah, this store's been pricing up Vans lately. Not sure why. So here are some Dalbello Electra ski boots. How much are they? 15. It's not bad. They're smaller size. We'll put them in the cart for now and think about them. Holy cow. Never seen weight plates this big here. 10 bucks for a 35-pound weight plate. 45-pounder. Whew. Those things are probably worth some serious money, but obviously shipping these would be hell. This might fit in a medium flat rate box, but I don't know, that might, yeah, actually, I don't know. I don't know if I want to deal with it. I'm gonna leave them. Ooh, oh, 80 bucks. Jeez, they usually don't price up their vacuums this much. If this was cheaper, I would totally buy this to part it out because you could probably get 40 to 50 for this, 40 for this, 35 to 40 for the hose, and yeah. So there's some good money to be made parting out canister vacuums. They always usually sell pretty quickly too, but for 80 bucks, obviously, it's just too much. These are pretty cool. These like Mel Physics, aerodynamics, polarized light. These little kits here, you could probably sell this in a lot for like 40 bucks. They are $4 a piece though, so it's a little too high for that. It'd be 12 bucks for them, so not enough profit to be made. They're very lightweight, these little shape memory, like science class things, but yeah, a little too high to resell, but not bad for personal use. Some ibuprofen, jeez, who donated that? This is interesting. It's a Voltaic, like solar panel duffel, or not duffel, but messenger bag kit. I have no idea. I've never seen something like this. I looked it up. It doesn't sell for a ton, maybe 40 bucks, but still, that's very interesting. I've never seen something like that. What even is this? Some sort of bullseye thing? Huh. There's some interesting stuff here at Goodwill today. A little miniature piano, old Singer sewing machine. Ooh. Here's a Bose for $8. This is one of the better models of sound docks, and it has the power cord, which is very, very good. You very rarely find them with the power cords at Goodwill. Like there's another one down there without a power cord. That's why I haven't bought it. But yeah, $8 for this. We'll definitely, it's a little dusty for sure, but we'll clean it up and make 40 bucks on it. Here's a nice Titleist duffel bag. It has this embroidery on it though, unfortunately. It's $15. Maybe I'd pay $15 for it if it didn't have the embroidery, because these do sell for like 75, 80 bucks if I remember correctly. But yeah, I don't know, with that embroidery, it's being a little beat up. I'm gonna have to leave it. I see a new men's clothing rack right here. There was nothing on it. Some Georgia boots, but if those were Red Wings, I'd definitely pick them up. Going through the men's jacket area, and we have some REI snow pants for only $7. Really good condition. Those are definitely going to be a pickup. Little Vans jacket. Some Vans clothing does sell really well, but they're kind of hit or miss. I don't like to pick up much of it just to be, you know, not have too much long tail items, but all right, I didn't really see too much more on the men's clothing rack. There's this LL Bean vest that's probably worth getting at $7, but I'm gonna leave it. It probably sell for $25, and it might take a little while. And then there's these pants that feel nice, but I couldn't find anything on them. Live Your Greatness. I don't see an actual brand on them. This little EV Build-A-Bear does sell. It sells for like $30. I want $5.99 on it, which is kind of paying up, but this one does sell, and it has this little like hoodie jacket. Oh, I should probably grab it, maybe get 25 to 30 for it. What is this guy? I don't even know what the heck that thing is. Definitely gonna put that back. I looked up this keyboard because it felt nice. Comps are kind of weird on it. Since it's in pretty dirty condition, AZIO. There's like comps for $39.99 free shipping, $25 plus shipping, then $10 and a $12 comp. So because they're all over the place, condition and 6, I am gonna leave it. What is that? Oh, that's a knife block with a timer? Oh, that's super cool. I've never seen something like that. These are like for utensils. That's pretty cool. All right, so I decided to look this up. It's a Greater Goods cast iron skillet with the lid, $15. There's only one sold. It sold for $65 new, and there's a few listed, so I am going to leave it for $15, but it's in like mint condition. All right, I decided to put the EV plush back. I just don't really want to pay $6 for a plush, but otherwise I'm not really seeing anything else. Little Pikachu hat, that's kind of cool, $4. Hats here are a little bit pricey compared to other Goodwills, but I mean, everything else here is cheap compared to other Goodwill, so can't really complain. Yeah, I think I'm ready to check out. Got the pants, the bows, and the ski boots. All right, I checked out. I spent $30 even on the 3 items. The bows here, you know, each item should make me my money back on their own. The rest will be profit. Like I said, probably $45 on this because it has the power cord. No remote, which sucks. If it had the remote, probably $55 to $60. The Dalbello ski boots, which should probably go for $60 to $80. And then these REI pants in really good condition. Probably not a ton, but maybe like $45, $50 free shipping. So we will take that. And now we are gonna head on over to Rethink. Okay, we have made it to Rethink Thrift. We'll see if they did any restocking. If not, it's okay, because at least we got to run inside and say hi to Hank. That's the only reason for coming here. There's a little Under Armour fleece jacket. Probably not worth a ton, but it's in good condition. It's only $2.50. We'll definitely pick that up. What is this? Michael? Oh, damn. It's like a frame. I thought that was going to be some makeup stuff. Oh. I've never seen a Kavu bag like this before. It's pretty cool. It's gonna be like $5. What's inside of it? There's something in it. Not sure what that is. And then there's a pen. Oh, we'll still get it. I kind of thought this was gonna be worth something. It's a Bugatti button-down shirt, but I'm not seeing any like decent comps on it. Maybe 10 to $12. But yeah, I thought this was gonna be like 30. I was wrong. Not seeing too much today. Yeah. Not a whole lot today. Oh, what are these? I don't even know what those are. Hank, what are you doing? Sleeping on the job? This is just pure laziness right here. Shame on you. You're supposed to be monitoring the store. Excuse, don't look at me like that. Yeah, not seeing a ton today. It's a cool little Looney Tunes Halloween tie. It's pretty cool. Probably not worth anything. Let's see, Tommy Hilfiger. No good belts from what I'm seeing. All right, so here's this shirt. It's the brand is Ryan Mitchell, 100% silk. I am gonna leave it behind, but this brand does seem to sell pretty well. I looked it up and it goes for about 50 to maybe 60. Unfortunately, it does have a small little like coffee stain there, so that's why I am gonna leave it. But that's a new brand I will be looking out for. It seems to sell really well. All right, I checked out. I only got the 2 items, the Under Armour jacket and the Kavu. I spent $7.50. I've come here, this is my 3rd day in a row. I don't typically find a lot here on Wednesdays, but I always come in, got to add it to the video. It's not like I need inventory, but I need to make YouTube videos. So it keeps me busy, but not too shabby, as Julian the Bearded Thrift Machine would say. All right, we are now downtown Bozeman at Saks Community Thrift. Before we run in here, I just want to say if you guys like this kind of content, please consider hitting that subscribe button as it really helps me out. Now let's run in here and see what we can find. Ooh, how much is this? 15. It's pretty beat up. Yeah, if this was in good condition, I'd pay 15 for it because it's probably like a $80 bag, but in this condition, maybe 40. I don't know. The Ozone 35, that's a very good brand right there, but too rough. What are these things? I wonder if those are worth anything. Oh, Precious Moments? Probably not. There's a ton of them. 10, 10. Yeah, I don't think those are going to be worth anything. Here's a Belgique steamer for $2.50. I don't know. I don't know if that's worth a whole lot on its own. Belgique is a decent brand. Honestly, yeah, that might be worth $2.50. I'll look it up to see, but we'll put it in the basket for now. Here's some Kizik's. They want 10 for them. They're obviously a little bit dirty. What size are they? Not seeing the size. I don't know. All right, so it looks like the size tag was cut out maybe, so I'm gonna leave them. This is a pretty good brand. I'll try and show you here. Kizik, these probably would sell for 35 to 40, but I don't like trying to figure out exact shoe sizes without the size tag, because even if you're just a half a size off, that's a return. Oh my, I don't even want to touch those. Look how dirty those Ultras are. You shouldn't even donate them at that point, let alone sell them. That's nasty. So I probably will leave this because it seems to have a slower sell-through rate. It's Omni Wool. They go for about $12 to $20. So if you can get them for like $1 at a yard sale, maybe it's going to be $4 here. So I am going to leave it. But I mean, anything wool base layer does tend to sell, but we're going out that time of season anyways. All right, well, I'm not really finding a lot. I did look this up. I could probably get $20 for it, but their minimum credit card charge is like $4, I think, here. So I don't really want to pay $4 for it. So I'm going to leave it. Maybe if it's still here in a few days and I find something else to pair with it, I'll pick it up. All right, leaving there empty-handed. Just didn't find a whole lot. It's just, this store, I don't think they get a ton of donations often because it's in like an awkward spot. It's hard to park, and not a lot of people know about it, I don't think. So either way, I wasn't there very long, so not a huge waste of time. Plus it's right by the next thrift store, so we're gonna head on over there next. All right, next stop is On Mission Thrift. That's cool. It's a hunk of metal, some chain mail, and a knife. Who's going to medieval times war here? Gentlemen. All right, so there's these Vans. Now they are very dirty, as you can see, but this is a good model. They're only $4. So once I clean them up, get some of that dirt off the whites, I think I could get like 25 to 30 for them. It's a pretty fast selling model, so I think it'll be worth taking a brush too. What is this? Oh, it's a light. Oh, it's a hanging light. That's really cool. This hasn't been priced yet though. I don't know. This is in their like new area. There's some Kids Nordica ski boots, and these usually sell for like $40 in good condition, but as you guys can see, they're in pretty rough condition. If you find these in good condition, kids ski boots sell just as fast as adult ski boots do for me. That's an easy $40. You gotta kind of take your time in this store because everything's just kind of thrown together. Farberware, nothing crazy. No Cutco knives, unfortunately. Yeah, not seeing a whole lot. The day started off strong this morning. Good first two stops, and it slowed down quite a bit. I mean, that's okay though. Some days definitely go like this. So, are these double beaters? No, they're not. So, Sunbeam makes a double beater that like they're two pieces attached to each other, and the beaters alone sell for like $30, but these are not those. If you find the pair that's connected, pick them up. They always sell pretty well. All right, so this just came out on a new cart, the Sony DVD VCR combo player. It has the manual and the remote, which is awesome. Adds some pretty significant value. It's $11. If it works, it's probably worth $60 to $80. Now, the DVD side is not a recorder. If you find the Sony DVD recorders, those can sell for big money, $100 to $150 depending on the model. This one doesn't, but still $80 if it works. And then we have some Hoka Arahi 6s. They are dirty, but I'm about to do a cleaning shoe haul, and they're only $4. Besides being dirty, they're in good condition, so we'll grab those too. And I have to look at these because these just caught my eye. New Balance Fresh Foams for $4. Those are a little too worn, unfortunately. Good model, too much wear. Oh, that is cool. $14.99. Oh, I think it's broken though. That's unfortunate. I would have got that for $14.99. Yeah, no, definitely. It's broken in multiple places, which is unfortunate. All right, checked out. I spent $19 on the 2 pairs of shoes and the Sony DVD VCR combo player. So now $11 is paying up on the combo player, not knowing if it works or not. But even if it doesn't work, I should still be able to get like $30 parts of repair. So I'll still make my money back no matter what. Like I said, having the remote and manual helps significantly. That adds probably $20 in value to it. So, and they usually sell very quickly. I usually list these and they sell within 48 hours. So not too bad for $19. Either I'll make money on the shoes as well once I get those cleaned up. But that wraps up the On Mission Thrift Stop. The last stop on today's sourcing trip is gonna be do-overs. All right, so I came over to the big bin of bags, and I've already found a couple things right off the bat. A little Kavu sling bag for $5, and then a Cybertron tactical backpack for $5. Both are probably, this is probably 35 to 40, and then the Kavu is 25, and all bags are 2 for $5 and less marked, so I'm gonna spend a minute digging, see what I find. All right, so here's a nice Coach bag. Pretty good condition, has a little mark on the inside, $10. The outside's decent. Oh, we'll take that for 10. It's probably a $50 bag. And I just pulled out this Fossil, which is pretty nice. I mean, 10 is kind of paying up for it, but it's in good condition. I think I can maybe get 30, 35 for it. We'll go ahead and grab it. Here's a really nice score. This large Dooney and Burke tote for $10. That's really nice. It's a big bag as well. Heavy duty leather. That's probably 60, $70 if I had to guess. All right, the last thing I'm seeing is this Fossil bag. It's $8. It's pretty decent style. The key per, it's probably a $38 bag, but unfortunately there's some like scuffs here on the bottom. Oh yeah, that's an actual hole, so that's unfortunate. Gonna have to leave it behind, but either way we found some really good bags in this bin, so I'm happy with that. In the winter, this is the snow boot bin, and then in it's warmer months they switch it out to the sandal bin. Kind of funny. Here's some Birkenstocks for $15, but those are just so worn. I mean, these oboes are only $10, but this model doesn't sell for a ton. I don't know. I think I'm gonna leave them. There's some Blundstone boots, but man, $25 and in that condition, that's just crazy. Definitely gonna have to leave those. Depending on the model, I would pay $25 for Blundstones in good condition, but in that condition, there's no money to be made. Here's some Allen Edmonds for $20, but they're the McTavish model. That model doesn't sell, I mean, it sells for like 60, 50 to 60 depending. These aren't in the best condition, so I'll leave them. It's a cool little gold boat for $10. Here's an old GoPro, like the Hero first generation GoPro for $10. Huh, those things, I wonder if they're any good still. I've had the newest one, so. Ooh, here we go. This is on a new rack. Now, I don't find this brand very often. The brand is Saga. Very expensive brand. It's $15, you know, paying up, but that is okay. This is like a Saga ski snowboard jacket in great condition. If I remember correctly, I think I will be able to get like $100 for this. So that is pretty awesome. Definitely a Bolo brand. This is also a Bolo brand Stio, but it's $20 and it has custom embroidery on the chest, so not gonna be worth getting. Oh, here we go. Hang on. I'm surprised this is only $10. The store usually prices up. Lululemon dress pants. Those are, or not dress pants. They're like heavy, like a thick cotton. But yeah, that's definitely a pickup for 10. Those are probably 40, 50. I don't typically find a lot of clothing at this store because their prices can be a little up there for a thrift store, but you never know. Sometimes some good things slip under the rug. Like, I can't believe that's only $10. They price all their Lulu at least 15 to 20. And then this is only 10, a 32 snowboard jacket. Oh, 32 is a decent ski snowboard brand. We'll grab that for 10. That's probably a $40, $50 jacket. All right, they just wheeled out one more cart. Here's a Lululemon jacket, but see, $20, which actually isn't bad. That's a pretty nice jacket, but I am gonna leave that one. They have some nice stuff though. All right, some surprisingly good clothing finds and a bunch of bags. All right, checked out. I spent $75 on this whole cart right here. Not a bad way to end the day at all. Just a ton of high-end clothing, high-end bags. Like I said, $75 for everything. Let's see, I won't go over the 3 clothing items again, but I mean, each one's gonna go for about $50 on its own. So that's double my money on everything right there. Cybertron, kind of like in Transformers. That's the brand of it, Cybertron bag. That goes for about $40. The Kavu. This is probably the find of the stop. This really nice Dooney and Burke, like croc leather style bag. I don't know, but it's really nice, heavy duty bag. $10 that should sell. Like I said, 50 to 75 if I had to guess. And then a Coach bag and a Fossil. So that is gonna wrap up the day. Got a nice tote full, a bunch of stuff here, a bunch of stuff here. Kind of a mess, but I call it a successful day. But boy, I am tired. That's video 4 in like 30-hour period. I am gonna go home. I'm gonna take like a 1-hour nap because I don't know if you can tell, but I am very tired. It's been a busy few days. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you did, please consider hitting that like button, subscribing, and I'll see you next time.